to Nova Designs.
Hello guys, this is Brent from Nova Designs. Today we are building a complete landing page for your gym website. It has a responsive navbar, a beautiful homepage. It also has a about page with pictures you can replace and text blocks you can tell your story with. It also has a program section, things like yoga, cardio or strength training, and a button leading to a program page listing the benefits of each program so your clients can better understand your service and programs. Now let's move on to the facilities. It also has a cardio area, strength area, and functional training zone. You can replace this whatever you want. And we also has a membership pricing plan. You can list your price list on there. And here we have a contact page. We will delve deeper here later on. Now let's go back to the trainers, and you can list down your trainers here, their experience, their achievements, and also we have testimonials at the end, and also a little call out so people can join. Now let's move on to the footer, which consists all the links, sections and pages that is important for people to know. And here we have the schedules for the gym, and you can list down your schedule here. And here's the contact page, and we have also a backup if the submit button doesn't work. And that's it. And let's move on to the responsive design. Here's the mobile design of the website, so people have a more flexibility to view the website. There we go. All of the sections are responsive, so you don't need to worry about it. Here's the tablet view, and here's the laptop view. So it is a responsive, complete landing page for your gym website. And let's start coding it. So yeah, let's open our VS Code, and before we start, I would just let you know that English is not my first language, so I might have broken English, and I hope you understand. And if that's okay, let's continue our tutorial. So let's first start by creating an index page.html and also a style.css. There we go. And there's a shortcut in VS Code. If you see what I did, you can also do that. And let's change our title to Apex Gym, and here's the links we need. So first is the link to the CSS, which is in here. Link rel style sheet, and which connects it on style.css. And also we have the links for the icons here. All of the links will be linked on the description below, so don't worry about it. And also we have the fonts. There we go. Let's fix this. There we go. And let's start making our hero page. Let's go here in the body, and let's create a section called hero page. There we go. And a navbar, she's here, and let's create the navbar now. First, let's start using semantics tag like nav, and let's create an input type checkbox. Wait a minute. Checkbox with the ID of check. Let's remove this name. There we go, and let's end this. Now let's create a label with a class of logo. Let's remove this 4 and let's name this Apex Gym. Let's create another label with a class of checkBTN. checkBTN. This is for check, and we will use our icons here from Font Awesome. Here you go, there, which is I with a class of fast/parse. There we go. So that's our logo. And then let's move on to the links. Let's create an unordered list and list item. Inside the list item, let's create a tag with an href of index.html with an onClick named uncheck checkbox. We will use this later on, and then let's name this home. Let's copy paste this about 1 2 3 4 times. This is for about, program, membership, and contact. Let's change this to about, programs, membership, and contact. And let's change the linking on here. So this is index.html/about. This is also a /programs. Hashtag programs, hashtag membership, and also this will be a contact.html that we will do later on. Now that we are complete on the linking, let's do the button part. Let's create a anchor tag with a href of contact page, contact.html, and a class of btn/1 no/visibility. We will use this no visibility class later on, and you will understand why do we need that. And let's create a inline style of margin right 60 pixels, maybe like that. Okay, and we are done on the Navbar section. And let's see, let's run this on our guest page. Here's the Navbar undesigned number. And before we completely design that, let's go on creating the maybe let's design it now. Let's go to the style.css, and then let's start creating the design. We have margin 0, font family of Inter, sans serif, and a scroll behavior of smooth. And also on the root, let's create a variable for the colors, which is accent #C93828. There we go. Let's copy this. We would need white, which is FFFFF, and also our gray color, which is 211F1F, and a black color, which is 1E, 1E, 1E. Go. Now on our body, we will have a color with a bar of white. There we go. So let's start designing the section and the hero page. Do we already have a hero page? No. So let's start doing the HTML for the hero page. Start here under the navbar. Let's say hero page content. There you go. Let's type div dot hero page slash content. Inside here, let's also create another div, which is hero page slash headline. And inside the headline, let's create a paragraph with a style of color C9 3 8 2 8 to go, because this is a specific paragraph, so we cannot use CSS in here without using class. Let's name this transform, and then below here, let's create another paragraph named your body. Transform your body, and also a span which named elevate your life at Apex Gym. And below here, let's create a button on an anchor page, anchor tag with a class of, let's link this on contact.html with a class of ptn/1, and also a inline style with a margin on top, maybe like 31 pixel, and saying start now. There we go. And here inside the hero headline, let's create another div named hero page slash contact, and let's create a div, and here is the font awesome logo for a phone to Excel. There we go. And let's create a paragraph there with a number. Let's copy this one. Let's just change this to house. For the location of your gym, maybe let's say 76th Street, California. Yes, you can put whatever you want. What's the location of your gym? And after that, we have the contact hero page. You would need a hero image. Let's create a div named hero with a class of hero page slash image, and there we go. We have, oh, what is this? And below the hero page, which is in here, let's create a HR element with a class of divider and an inline style of, inline style of margin top 10 pixel. So what results here is this HTML, and we're going to design it right now. Let's go to our style, that's CSS, and let's design our hero page. It's called here hero page. Go. And section, minimum width is 100%, mean height is 100 ph, background size is cover, background repeat is no repeat, and also in the class of hero slash page we have a background image of URL. Oh wait, we didn't have the image here, so let me get it on. What I did is download the image from the project, and it is linked down below so you can check it out. So let's continue our tutorial. Here we have image, and which named hero page slash pg, which means background, and let's design our knob. The background is transparent, the height is 80 pixel, the width is 100%, and the display is flex. Here we go. And it is justify content space between, so it's separated evenly, and we also have align items center, which aligns items horizontally or rather vertically, and also a padding on top with 10 pixels and a color of white. Here you go. Let's design our logo, which is label.logo. We have a color bar white, font size is 32 pixels, line height is 80 pixels, margin left 50 pixels, and font weight of 800. Here you go. And on our knob div, we have a display of flex, align items, center, and a gap of 39 pixel. And on knob UL, which is another this, we need a float none. Go. And then on knob UL li, we display this on inline block. Line height is 80 pixel and a margin of 0 pixel and 5 pixel. Go. And knob UL lia, which specifies this A on here. Let's place this on color bar white, font size, the clump, let's use a clump property, say pixels 1.6 view height and 24 pixels. This clump, maybe you can research it, it's just basically this is the minimum font size, and this is the maximum font size. And then let's add a padding of 7 pixels and 13 pixels with a border radius of 3 pixels. and also a font height, or maybe a font weight of 500, and a text decoration of none. Text decoration of none. There you go. Now, if we hover on A, it will have a opacity of 70%. Oh, this is dollar. 70%. And a transition of 0.5 seconds. Maybe let's place that in here. Yeah, no. On here. There we go. And then let's design the button on the navbar, which is called check btn. We have a font size of 30 pixels, a color of white, and a float to the right, line height of 80 pixel, margin right of 40 pixel, cursor pointer, and a display of none. Display, oh wait, display none. This check btn will be used on the responsive of the navbar. And let's call on the id of check, which also has a property of display none. Here we go. Let's see. So the here's the logo, and here's the links. So what we need to design is the button, and also the hero page. And let's design that. Let's go back to the VS Code. Let's type hero page content. So in hero page, oh wait, this is supposed to be a comment. So on hero page slash content, on what we have here, we need a property of display flex and a margin of 0 pixels, 50 pixels, 0 pixels, 50 pixels. This means this is margin top, margin right, margin bottom, and margin left. And let's align items on center also, and justify content space between. So what we did is we will space between this headline and also the hero page image. You will see later on, because we didn't have the image right now, so you cannot see it. And let's continue on hero page headline. We also have the display flex with the flex direction of column, a hero page headline, specifically the paragraph, the font size of 96 pixel, and a font weight of bold, and a hero page headline span, the font size of 36 pixels, and font weight of bold. We also have the hero page contact with a display of flex and a gap of 60 pixels, align items of center, and a margin top of 100 pixels. And on hero page contact div, display flex, align items center, and a gap of 34 pixels. Let's continue on hero page contact P, which has a font size of 24 pixels. And here is the hero page image, which has a background image of URL image, hero page image, background size, background size contain, background repeat of no repeat, background position of center, and a width of 560 pixels and a height of 650 pixels. And let's design the button. The button has a class of btn/1. We will have a background color of bar with a accent of color bar white, and a border bar black, solid solid 1 pixel, and a border radius of 32 pixels. We also have a display flex, so we can use the property of align item center and justify content center, and text decoration of none with a width of 185 pixel, height of 63, cursor pointer, and let's see, a font size of 24 pixel and a font weight of 500 and a transition all 0.5 seconds is in and out. Let's continue on the divider. We are almost finished on the hero page. That's 0 pixels, 50 pixels, 0 pixels, 50 pixels. And at last is the HR, which has a border of RGBA 254 tab 251 251 0.988, solid 1 pixel. So let's check. We have a problem here. So maybe we can inline style this, and inside this style, let's make this color white. Here we go. Oh no, what happened? Since we have oh yeah, didn't have anything. Say join us. There we go. So here's the hero page, and then let's continue on the about page of the website. So let's start the HTML part of the about page. So let's go to VS Code, and below the section here, let's create another section with a class of about/content, And inside here, let's create another div with the style of margin top 100 pixels. And inside this div, let's create a class of about slash text. There you go. And inside this about text, we will have a h3 which says at and apex. We're not just a team. We're not just a team. And let's wrap this apex into a span with a class of about slash accent, because this apex will have will have different color. Sorry for the voice. And we also have a paragraph which is there. We're a community dedicated to helping you blah blah blah. You can write your about page, or rather about your gym website on here. And after that, below here, let's create another div with a class of, let's say, about slash image and about slash content slash image slash one. There you go. And let's copy paste this div one more time. And then let's replace the text. Our mission is simple yet profound. Yo, here. Let's change the paragraph. Here we go. And let's put this on the top. Change this to 2. Here we go. So that is the about page. About section. Let's put an about section here, about section ending. There you go. After that, let's style the about section. There you go. Let's start off with about content, which has a property of display flex, a flex direction of column, and a background image of URL image slash about background. We also have a class of about content div, which has a property display flex, justify content center, and a gap of 31 pixel. And class text about display flex direction column, that about slash text h3, font size of 36 pixels. And let's design the paragraph. About text p, font size of 24, text wrap balance with a width of 553 pixel and a height of 174 pixels Will a text justify of inter word, so we can justify the text with a line of justify. And also the dot about image, go, with a width of 648 pixels and a height of 388 pixels, with a background repeat of no repeat, and a background cover, let's size cover to go, and that about content image 1, the background image of URL image, about image 1, and also number 2 to go, and about accent color with a bar of accent. So let's check. There we go. At Apex, we're not just a gym. Oh, here's our problem. Let's put some space between here. Here. There you go. And let's remove let's remove this. So there we go, we fixed that. So we're done about the about page. So we are now finished on the about page. Let's start creating the program page. Let's go back to VS Code, and under this section of about, let's create another section which has a class of program.content. We also have a h1 here named programs, and a div, and inside this div we have a div of program slash image. There we go. Let's also put an yoga image here, and inside this div, let's create another class for black screen, and inside the black screen is a paragraph named yoga. And let's just copy this for around 2 times. This is for cardio and this is for strength. Let's change this into cardio image, and this is for strength image. 1, 2, 3, and under this is a button. As a class of ptn1 which we designed earlier, and this is named view all. Oh, by the way, this is link on programs.html that we will create later on. So that is the HTML for the program, and then the CSS part. Let's do the CSS part of the program page. I'm in the section. Go. So first is program slash content with a width of 100%, height of 759 pixels, a display of flex in a flex direction of column, align items of center, and a background image of URL image slash program background.png, and the program content h1. Let's say the font size is 40 pixels and the margin has 62 pixels, 0 pixels, 72, and 0 pixels on the left. Program content div is a safe display flex gap of 24 pixels and a margin bottom of 32 pixels. We also have a program image with a width of 424 pixels and a height of 369 pixels. There you go. And here are the image of the program. Say URL image program 1. Here you go. Just copy this for 2 more times. Just change this to cardio, and this is for strength. This is 2, this is 3. Go. And about the block screen, go. This has a background color of 1E, 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 CP. Let's add that. With a width of 100% and a height of 100%. And a display of flex and an align item center, justify content center, and an opacity of 0. Now on program slash image, and if we hover over that, the block screen will have the opacity of 1 and a transition of opacity 0.3 seconds and an ease in out, and also the black screen paragraph, which has a font size of 32 pixels and a font weight of bold. Here you go. So if you see what's the black screen is about, this is the black screen. This is the paragraph of the black screen. So if we hover over it, it will have an opacity of 1. Go. You also have a button here. Go. Now we are done with the program page. I mean the program section, and let's move on to the facilities section. Now let's start creating the facilities HTML. Under the section here, let's create another section called facilities. Here we go. Let's create an h1 named facilities, and a div, the class of facility areas. It's important, put an S in there. And also a div with a facility area. This is the difference, notice it. And inside the facility area, let's have a div named area slash images. Go. And inside area slash images, let's have a class of area slash image. And inside here, let's put a cardio slash 1. Let's copy this one more. Let's put cardio/2. Now, below the area images, excuse me, below the area images, let's put a h3 which is named cardio area, and a paragraph which tells what is your facility. Could include premium treadmills, elliptical machines, or other stuff that you have in your gym. So that is the facility area. Go. And now let's copy this one more time, the facility area one, and then let's change this to strength. Strength/1, strength/2, and this one also. And let's change the description. There you go. And after that, let's copy this facilities area from down to here to up here. Now let's copy this below, and let's put a inline style of margin top 40 pixels. Let's change this to functional training zone. Let's change this to FTZ, which stands for functional training zone, and also below is the mind body studio. Here is the description. Name this mind/1 man/2. So after that, just after this section, let's put a a tag which links to contact.html with a class of btn1 and a style of margin top 31 pixel, and this says join us. And below that, we have an href with a class of divider with a style of margin top 200 pixel and aligns of normal. There you go. So that is for the facilities HTML. Facilities. Go, and let's put here another one, facilities, and here are the facilities, and let's design it right now. Let's go to the style.css and let's put here facilities. There we go. Facilities class, is that the right spelling? Facilities, yeah, with a background image of facilities, that background facilities pg, and a display of flex and a flex direction of column, align items center, and the h1 on the facilities will have a font size of 40 pixels, a margin top 40 pixels, and a margin bottom 40 pixels. And also the facility area will have a display of flex and a gap of 24 pixels. And the facility area, there you go, with a width of 600 pixels and a height of 360 pixels. The background color of gray, go, and a border radius of 34 pixels. Display flex direction column, padding of 63 pixels, 27 pixels, 63 pixels, 27 pixels, and an align items center and a justify content center. There you go. And after that, we need to design the area images. Go. The display of flags and a gap of 32 pixels, align items center, and also the area image with a width of 281 pixels, height of 200 pixels. Let's see, and a background position of center, background repeat, no repeat, background size, cover, and a border radius of 32 pixels with a filter of drop shadow 0 pixel, 0 pixel, 1 pixel, and a color of C9382800. There you go. Is that the right one? Yeah. And a transition of O with 0.5 seconds. Now, if we hover over the area image, we will have a drop shadow of 6 in the middle and 8, and a color of C9328. Is that the right one? C938. Oh, we left 180 here. There you go. Now for the pictures of the facilities, go. Start with a cardio slash background image URL image slash cardio1. Let's copy this one more time. Let's change this to 2. There we go. Let's copy this one more. Strength. Strength here also. Let's change this to 2. By the way I'm doing here is click here and hold control so you can have this type of technique. Let's change this to FTZ. This one also FTZ. There you go. Let's copy this one more. Click, hold control, click. Oh, wait a minute. Let's change this to mind. Here we go. And we are almost finished on the facilities.css. Let's make this facilities area h3. The text align of left and a font size of 32 pixels with a margin top of 25 pixels. Now For the last one, facilities area P with a font size of 20 pixels, width of 582 pixels, and a height of 72 pixels, margin top of 25 pixels, and opacity of 70%. There we go. So let's check it out. There we go. So why they didn't have let's see, let's debug this. Since we have the FTZ, we have the FTZ here also. What seems to be the problem? Let's check this one. Area image dot ftz and ftz. We have this one. Let's check. FTZ. Oh, it's a JPEG one. Let's see the FTZ2. Demand 1 and demand 2. See if that works. Okay, that works. So we're finished on the facilities. Let's move on to membership. Now let's start doing the membership HTML. Let's go back to the HTML index.html, and below the facilities, let's create another section called membership. And inside the membership, we have a div and an h1 with a class of membership / title. Let's name this membership. Then let's copy this one. Let's make this h3 and a membership subtitle, which is named pricing plan. And below we'll have a paragraph with a class of unlock. It says unlock your potential for affordable fitness, blah blah blah. And below the paragraph one, let's see, below the paragraph one, let's have a div named membership /box, and inside that, let's create another class with a membership /price. And inside the price, let's have a span, and let's name that $5, which is, this is for the daily price. Inside the membership box, let's create another paragraph, and the description for the membership price is in here. And after that, since we already have this template, let's copy this and let's put a price in here, maybe like $199 for the yearly price. There we go. Let's change this to 1 year. And also after that, we would need to create another monthly box, monthly/box. There you go, with a div of monthly box, just so we can adjust the text on inside later on. And let's put a membership membership price. There you go. With an inline style of, let's say, margin bottom 30 pixel. And inside this, let's have a span, $20 maybe, and a paragraph of monthly. There you go. This is the membership. After that, let's put the benefits of the monthly um, membership price. First is unlimited access to fitness areas, personalized workout plan, access, blah blah blah. You can put whatever you want for your gym. And let's put a call out, which is joint monthly. Let's have a tag with a contact.html and a class of ptn/1 and a style of inline style of margin top 40 pixels, which says join us. Yeah. And inside this joint monthly, let's have another paragraph which says best plan. There you go. Now we have this 3 div down below. Let's put another membership. Let's copy this one. There you go. Let's copy that. We have the membership and also the schedule box, which has an inline style of align items sender. Now let's delete this membership and replace that with a h-bar with a margin bottom of 10 pixel. This is named weekly schedule and a paragraph of, let's say, Monday to Friday 10 p.m. and also this has a style of margin bottom. Oh, it happens. There we go. And also another paragraph for the Saturday to Sunday. Let's remove this one because we didn't need it. What seems to be the problem? We have the, let's see what's the problem in here. The div below the paragraph, which is 270, this one. Okay, didn't have the div in there. Okay, let's close this one. And we're done on the Saturday part. Let's copy this a tag once more and let's say view all, and this will right there redirect to schedules.html and a margin top of 10 pixel. There you go. So we have a div in here. Okay, and also a div that wraps up this one. Forgot about that. There we go. So what seems to be the problem? We have the div in here, the div in there. Okay. We have the div in also here, and the div on here. Let's see what's the problem. So, about the section. Okay, I understand what seems to be the problem, because this is a section, not a div. Okay, so let's talk about this one. Problem solved. Let's see what's it's like on the HTML one. So that is the membership pricing plan. Now let's go and design this. Let's move on to style.css. Say membership. Go. That membership, height of 100%, a background image of URL, image membership bg, and a display of flex, a gap of 20 pixels, and a padding of 40 pixels, 0 pixels, 40 pixels, 0 pixels, and a justified content of center. There you go. Now let's design the membership h1, which has a font size of 96 pixels and a color of bar accent. There you go. And also the membership h3, which has a font size of 64 pixels. There you go. And membership p, which has a font size of 20 pixels and an opacity of 70%. There you go. Now on the membership box, we will have a width of 600 pixel, a height of 230 pixel, and a background color of bar gray, and also a border radius of 32 pixel, a display of flex, and a flex direction of column. We also have a padding of 30 pixel, 20, 0, and 20, and a margin top of 20 pixel. There you go. Now on the monthly box, let's type monthly/box with a width of 600 pixels and a height of 450 pixels, with a background color of bar gray, and a border radius of 32 pixels, display flex direction of column, and a padding of 30 pixel, 20 pixel, 0, and 20 pixel, and a margin top of 20 pixel, plus a filter, which we did earlier, which is drop shadow, 0 pixel, 6 pixel, 4 pixel, and a color of C9 3828, and a transition of all 0.5 seconds. Now if we hover over monthly box, we will have a filter of 6 6 there you go, 6 6, and let's adjust the text inside the monthly box. We'll have a margin left of 100 pixel, a margin top of 20 pixel, and inside the membership box B, let's have a font size of 24 pixels and a margin left of 20 pixels, and also the membership price, sub display flex, and align items to the end. I'm sorry for the mic. And regarding about the membership price span with a font size of 96 pixels and a font weight of bold. And also we have a membership price paragraph speak with a font size of 40 pixels, font weight of bold, a margin bottom of 20 pixels, and a text align of justify, and a text justify enter word. There you go. Now we are almost finished on the CSS part, and let's type membership box h4 font size of 40 pixels that join monthly. There you go. Display flex, align items, and a gap of 24 pixels. Let's see the design. So we have a problem. It seems let's see what's the problem. So the section didn't crop. Okay, so we have the div here, the monthly box, and the membership, and we also have the membership. What we need to do is the monthly box and the membership of the schedule should be below of one another. So we have a problem on here. Let's see. So this is the monthly box, and this is the membership. I see. So we have another div grabbing this. There we go. See if that fixes the problem. Yeah. So we are finished on the membership pricing plan. Now let's move on to trainers. Let's now start doing the HTML for the trainer part. And below the membership, let's say membership. Okay. Below the membership section, we will have the trainer section. There you go. Now start by making a section named trainers. Go with an h1 named trainers, and then we will have a div with a class name of trainer. Inside that we will have also a div with a class name of trainer slash image, and let's add a trainer slash 1. Now below that we will have a div with a class name of trainer slash info, and inside we will have an h2 with a class name of trainer slash name, and let's put Sarah Anderson, and below that let's have a p with a class name of trainer slash stat. Let's put experience of 8 years, and an HR with a class name of trainer slash divider. There we go. After that, let's copy and paste this P and HR. 1, 2, 3, and let's replace this with an experience of strength training, personal trainer, and a winner of regional fitness challenges. Is that the right spelling? Challenges. Okay. And after that, let's copy this trainer once more. There we go. And let's put this info, which David Rodriguez, experience of 10 years. You can put whenever you want regarding your gym's trainers. And after that, let's have a div of, which is in here. Let's copy this and put the image below. Let's make this 2. After that, let's copy this once more below this, and let's change this to 3. And I'm gonna copy paste the info so we won't waste time. And below the trainers, let's put a anchor which redirects to contact.html with a class of btn1 and an inline style of margin top with a 10 pixel which says learn more. There we go. And below this, let's have our testimonials. Let's create a class of testimonials with a div of testimony, and a style of background color C93828. There we go. Now inside this div of testimony, we will have a paragraph. Let me just copy and paste this. Joining Apex was a game changer for me, blah blah blah. And below the paragraph, let's have a span of the one who said that. After that, let's copy and paste this testimony 2 more times, and let's change the background, maybe like CC6 or 23, and let's keep this not C93B28. Here we go. And let's change the other testimony. There we go. Now let's make the speaker change also. She's Alex, blah blah blah, Mark D. And below this, let's make a div called call out with an h1 of ready to get your dream body, and let's just copy and paste this button. It says join now. So that is the end for the trainer. And before we end that, let's put an HR with a class of divider for the footer. And let's tell the trainer.css. So let's put trainer there, and the trainers will have a background image of URL image trainers.pg and a display of flex direction of column, and a align items of center, and a padding on top, pt on top, 50 pixels. Now on the trainers h1, let's have a text align of center and a font size of 48 pixels and a margin bottom of 60 pixels. Let's continue on trainers with a display of flex direction of row, and an align items of center, also with a gap of 24 pixels and a margin bottom of 80 pixels. Now on the trainer.image, trainer slash image, let's have a width of 630 pixels and a height of 470 pixels. Now about the image, let's put trainer slash 1 background image of URL and an image of trainer 1. Okay, let's copy and paste this one. Let's change this to 2, 3, 2 and 3. We're done on the image part. Now on the trainer slash info, let's have a display of flex and a flex direction of column and a gap of 25 pixels and justify content on center. Now on the trainer slash name, with a font size of 64 pixels and a font weight of bold, and also on the trainer stat, font size of 32 pixel, opacity of 70%, there you go, and a font weight of normal, just a normal one. And let's move on to the testimonials. Okay, we'll have a display of flex, a flex direction of row, align items of center, and a gap of 23 pixels and a margin top of 60 pixels. Now on the testimony, let's have a width of 427 pixels, a height of 150 pixels, a padding of 30 pixels and 21 pixels, display of flex, a flex direction of column, a gap of 15 pixels, justify content center, and a border radius of 32 pixels, and a transition of all the 0.5 seconds. Now if we hover over that testimony, the padding will change to 40 and 21 pixel, and then the testimony span will have a font weight of bold. There we go. And at last we have the call out. callout has a margin of 100 pixel, 0, 100, and 0, with a display of flex, of course, in a plus direction of column, and a align items of center and justify content center. There you go. Now let's see. This is the trainer, and if we hover over the testimony, the padding will change, and this is the callout. Now let's move on to the footer. Let's go back to VS Code, and just under below this HR class of divider, let's create a section called maybe a div called footer, and let's separate this. Let's call it footer for the comment. Now inside the footer we have a top and bottom footer. Let's create a class called top footer, and on top footer we will have a logo. Let's create the logo, footer slash logo, and here we have the apex shim, and also we have the span, which calls unlock your max potential. There we go. And just below the footer link we will have just below the footer logo we will have the footer links, which is footer slash links, and also we have the footer link. Inside the footer link we will have an a tag with an href of index for the home, and for the facilities and membership, and membership, let's put that in facilities and membership. There we go. And copy this div so we can proceed to the programs, schedules, and contact page, contact us. Let's change this to programs.html, and also schedule.html, schedules, and contact page, contact.html. There we go. So we are done on the top footer. Now let's proceed to the bottom footer. Let's create a div called bottom slash footer, and inside the bottom footer we will have a div called social slash links. There you go. And inside of the social links we will have a class of logo slash circle. I will tell you why we need that, but first let's create an a tag of href. Let's keep it empty, and this target just has blank, and inside this a we will have a uh, I with a class of fa brands and fa Facebook slash f with a fa LG. There you go. And let's copy and paste this um, 4 times. This is for Twitter, Google, Instagram, and YouTube. So let's change this to fa x Twitter, and this one to fa Google slash plus slash G, and this is one for the Instagram fa slash Instagram, and the last one is for the YouTube, which is fa slash YouTube. And just below this this one, or rather just below the social links, we will have a paragraph of copyright, all right reserved. There we go. Let's put a dot in here. Now let's design this footer on the CSS one. So let's go to style.css. Let's say footer, and then footer with a background color of 10. There you go. And a display of flex, a flex direction of column. There we go. And on the top footer, we'll have a display of flex, and we will justify the content on space between. And we will also have a padding of 74 pixel, 200 pixel, and 74 and 74. There we go. And on the footer logo, let's see. So this is the footer logo here. The footer logo will have display flex direction column, and the footer logo P, which is the paragraph, will have a font size of 32 pixel and a font weight of bold. And also the footer span will have the font size of 24 pixel and a font weight of 600 with an opacity of 65%. Now let's move on to the footer links. Footer links will have a display of flex and a gap of 80 pixel. And footer link will have a display of flex direction of column with a gap of 14 pixels. Now on footer slash link A, we will have a font size of 24 pixel with a color of bar of white. There you go. And a text decoration of none, and a font weight of 500 with a transition of all 0.5 seconds. Now let's proceed to the bottom footer. bottom footer. It will have a display of flex, a flex direction of column, and a gap of 28 pixel, and a text align of center. Now on the logo circle, we will have a width of 44 pixel and a height of 44 pixel, and also a border radius of let's say 100%. Now now excuse me, now on the background color we will have a transparent with a border of 1 pixel, white and solid. Also we have a display of flex, align items of center, and justify content of center. Now on the logo A, we'll have a color of white and a text decoration of none, plus a transition of all with 0.5 seconds. Now let's move on to the social links. That will have a display of flex, a justify content of center, and a gap of 16 pixels. Also we have the bottom footer P, will have the opacity of 70 and the padding to the bottom of 20 pixels. This is the copyright one. Now let's check. Let's go down to okay, here is our footer, and here's the social links. Now that we are done with the index.html, let's move on to the script for the Navbar responsiveness. Just below this footer, let's put a comment. Let's call it script for Navbar. Here we go. And inside the script, we'll have a function of checkbox, and we will have a document that get element by ID, and that ID is checked. And if it's checked, we will make it false. Here we go. This check is regarding here. It is for the Navbar. Now that we are done in the index.html, let's proceed to programs.html. So let's start creating a program page. Let's call it program.html. Let's double check if that's what we call, see, programs. So let's rename this to with ls. So what we need to do is copy this and then paste that on programs.html, and let's delete here just under the trainer content. Let's delete that, all of this until here, the hero page content, and let's change this to program page content, and also um let's change this to programs page. There you go. Now let's start with the HTML of the programs page. Let's make a div with a class name of programs program page slash container. There you go. And a class name program page image, and also let's add a yoga program page. This is for the pictures. And also inside this program page container, let's create a div with a class name of program page content. There we go. And inside that, let's create an h1 with the name of yoga, and an hr with a class of divider, and with a style of margin 0 pixels and an opacity of 70%. Now just below under the hr, let's create a div with a class of program slash page slash pictures. And what we need to do is list down what is the feature of your programs. For me, it's yoga styles, certified yoga instructors, blah blah blah. Oh, wait a minute, we have a problem. The body part. Okay, which seems to be the problem. We have this this completed. Okay, it seems we didn't have this section. Let's see if we will do this. Okay, after that, let's copy and paste this container, this one, and now we will change this to strength. Okay, go. And this is strength training. And let's change the benefits, or rather the features, and let's copy and paste this once again. And this is for cardio, or rather this one will be the cardio one. So let's make this a cardio and make this cardio. Let's get benefits. Here we go. We have the cardio, we have the strength, and also we have the yoga. Now just underneath below of this page container, we have a divider, right? Let's make a call out for the program. Let's call it programs slash call out. And here we have the h1 which says get started with us, and an aref of contact.html, the class of btn/1, and a join now. Okay, now we're done on the HTML part. Let's see if we go to programs.html, we will have the navbar, the footer, and all the HTML parts of the programs.html. Now let's design this page. Let's go to the CSS and let's call this programs page, so it will differ from the programs section. Now on the programs page, let's make these programs. We'll have a background image of URL image, program page background with a display of flex and a flex direction of column. There we go. Now on the programs page container, we will have a display of flex. There you go. And a flex direction of row with a gap of 24 pixels and justify content center, and also a margin top on 84 pixels. Now let's proceed to program page image with a width of 648 pixels and a height of 405 pixels and a background position of center and a background repeat of no repeat and a background size of cover. Well, now let's put out the programs page images. Let's start with yoga program page with a background image of program yoga. Here, let's copy and paste this. Let's click control, let's change this to cardio, this one to strength. To go, and then let's proceed to program content. Program page content. Go with a background color of bar gray. We go, and a border radius of 32 pixel with a width of 648 pixel. Now let's style the program page content H1 with a font size of 36 pixels and a margin of 20 pixel, 0 pixel, 12 and 18 pixel. Let's design now the programs page features. It has a font size of 20 pixel, display of flex, and a flex direction of column with a gap of 15 pixel and a margin of 38, 0, 0 and 20 pixels. We're almost done, and let's design the programs call out. Align item center with a margin bottom of 100 pixel and a display of flex and a flex direction of column and a margin top of 100 pixel. And for the last one, we have a programs call out H1 with a font size of 40 pixel, margin bottom of 20 pixel and a margin top of 20 pixel. We're done. Okay, we have a problem about the design. Okay, So I think it's about the section. Since this is the program page container, okay, okay. This is supposed to have okay. Let's go back to the HTML. I think we didn't need this one. Let's see. Since we have the programs page and the program page content designed, what seems to be the problem about here is maybe about this one, this section 1. Let's see, let's move this one on top, maybe like here. Is there any changes regarding that? No? Okay, so it needs to be the programs page container needs to be on flex display of row. So let's change that. This one, this needs to be on row, and it is in row. So what seems to be affecting that? Maybe this one. No. Okay, so let me get back to you guys once I finish debugging this one. So we made a silly mistake. This is supposed to be program, not programs, because it's program page, and this needs to be program page, and that fixed the problem. There we go. So here is the program page. Now let's proceed on the facilities, or rather the schedule page. Now let's start building this schedule page. Let's go to VS Code and let's exit this one and create a schedules.html. Now let's copy the program and let's delete this until on here. Here we go. And let's change this to schedule. Sorry for the mic. Schedule page content. And then let's start by making an h1. Let's name this schedules, and a div with a class name of schedule that /container. And let's make a div called weekdays and a div called schedule/headline. And inside the headline, let's make an I with a class of solid, clock, and to Excel, and a style of color white. There you go. And under that, let's make an h2 named Monday/Friday. And under the headline, let's create an span with 6 am slash 7 p.m. means open gym, and the other two will be the paragraph one, which is 7:30 a.m. and whatever schedule your gym will have. And let's copy and paste um the A, which is this one. Let's put it here, the class of btn, and with the style of margin top 30 pixel and a margin left of 30 pixel. There we go. Now below these weekdays, let's make another weekends slash container. Now on the weekends, we'll have a div called weekends, and inside that, let's copy and paste the schedule headline. This is just the same Saturday, and then this one also is the same. Let's replace that with that, and the other weekends will have Sunday and yoga relaxation. There we go. So the schedule container will wrap them up. Okay, so we are done with the HTML part of the schedule. Let's move on to the CSS part. Let's name this schedule page. There we go. And then this schedule page will have a background image of URL image schedule background, and then schedule page h1 will have a text align of center, a font size of 40 pixel, a margin of 40, and 0 pixel. Now the schedule container will have a display of flex, a flex direction of call, or rather a row, and a gap of 36 pixels, and a justify content of center, and a padding of 50 pixels. Now let's design the weekdays. Weekdays will have the width of 700 pixel and a height of 450 pixel. It also have a border radius of 32 pixel, a background color with a bar of gray, and a text align of center. We'll also have a filter with a drop shadow of 0, 6 pixel, and 4 pixel with a color of C93828. There we go. And with the transition of all 0.5 seconds. Now let's move on when weekdays are hover. Let's copy this and let's change this to 4 to 6, and then let's go to the schedule headline. Let's make this display of flex direction of row, a gap of 24 pixel, align items center, Justify content of center, and last is a margin of 30 pixels and 0 pixels. Now on the schedule headline H2, we will have a font size of 34 pixels, and on the weekdays span, it will have a display of block, a font size of 32 pixel, a font weight of bold, a padding of 20 pixel, a background color of bar with an accent, and a border radius. Wait a minute. A border radius of 20 pixel, and with a margin of 40 pixel and 30. Now on the schedule container, we will have a display of flex direction of column and a gap of 32 pixel. And at last, we have the weekends container, the display of flex direction column and a gap of 32 pixel. Is that right? Maybe. Wait a second. I think this is P rather. Let's change this to font size 24 pixel, a font weight of bold, margin top of 16 pixels, and a text align of start with a margin left of 30 pixel. And that is the weekends. We will have a background color of gray and a padding of 5 pixel, 35 pixel, 50 pixel, and 35 pixel with a border radius of 32 pixel. Let's check. There we go. Let's go to schedules.html. So here is the schedules. We have a problem regarding the schedule and the gap between weekends container. See the weekends container, weekdays. This is supposed to be weekends. There we go. Fix that. Let's fix this. H1. This is supposed to be okay. I know the problem now. This is supposed to be schedule page. Schedule page. Okay. So that is fixed. And we are done with the schedule page. Now let's move on to contact page. Let's go to VS Code once again and let's create contact.html. Now copy the schedule one and paste it here. And let's delete from the section up to here. And let's change this into contact page. And also let's change this into contact page. There you go. So let's start creating the HTML part of the contact page. First let's create an H1 that says get started with us. And also a span it says connect with us today to embark on your fitness journey. Here we go. And next below the span is creative form. This form will have an action of mail to. Let's use the novadesigns.creative at gmail.com. We'll also have a method of post and an enc type of text slash plain, and inside the form we will have an input of text. There you go. And a name of name, a class of name, and a placeholder of name. And this is required for submitting. Just copy and paste this. Will be email. Click control, supposed to be email, and email with the capital. And up next will be the program. Let's make this program. Let's make this capital. And next is a text area with a name of description and a column of 30 with a row of rows of 10 and a placeholder of what do you want to say. Here we go. And this is also required. And beneath the text area we will have a button with a class of btn1 and a type of submit, name submit. And below the button we will have an anchor with a class of submit backup and an href of https. I'll just copy this. https mail2.google.com mail view, and this is what you change to your Gmail. After that, let's name this submit button doesn't work. Compose an email here and make this have a target of blank. There we go. So we are now finished on the HTML part of the contact page. There we go. We have the navbar, the HTML, and the footer. Let's proceed to the CSS part of the contact page. There we go. So the contact page will have the background image of contact page background and it takes a line of center. We also have the contact page h1 with a font size of 40 pixel, font weight of bold, and a margin on the top with a 60 pixels. And the contact page span will have the font size of 24 pixel, an opacity of 70%, and a margin bottom of 60 pixel. And also we will also have a contact page form with a display of flex direction of column, a margin top of 20 pixels, a gap of 30 pixels, and an align item center. There you go. And also justify content center. Now on the contact page form input and also the contact page form text area, it will have a border of none and a border at bottom, border bottom of solid 1 pixel with a variable of white, and the background color will be transparent, and the font size will have 24 pixel and the color of it is white, plus its width is 864 pixels and a height of 70 pixels. And at last we have the submit button, submit backup with a margin bottom of 30 pixel, a text decoration of none, and a color of white. There you go. Let's see. So here is the complete contact page of the Apex gym. So next is the responsiveness of the navbar, the other sections. I will just speed it up so you guys can follow along more fast. And yeah, see you in a bit. And with that, we finally finished the website, the Apex gym, and it is also responsive with a responsive navbar. There we go. And this is for the tablet. And yeah, thank you for watching, and please hit the subscribe button to support us. And yeah, comment down below what do you think about the website, and also suggest some websites that we can do in the future. So yeah, thank you for watching.
If you need a custom website, you can email us in novadesigns.creative@gmail.com.